Okay. Yo, welcome back to Blue Juice TV, y'all. Listen, we have so much to talk about, and I'm not finna waste y'all time. We're gonna get right into the things. But first, let's cover the basics. Please go like, and most importantly, go subscribe. All right? Let's talk about the mess. First, we have Tasha K. She just dropped all of the tea just here like a couple of hours ago. And thankfully, I was up still in order to see it, to report it to you guys. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So Tasha K is alleging that Rah Ali placed certain people around Nicki Minaj, and those same people misused Nicki's cards. Tasha K alleged that over $30 million was taken from Nicki Minaj. Now, she did come back and clarify that that total amount wasn't taken by Rah and her team only. She stated that it included lawyers, doctors, and staff. But Rah's name is tied to the situation heavy. Tasha also claimed that Rah was out here making deals in Nicki's name, which allegedly had certain executives heated. Executives and companies such as Atlantic Records. She says she even called one of them, or had her team call one of them, and he confirmed that he did not rock with Nicki Minaj only because of Rah Ali. Whoo, child. And then it gets even darker. There's trafficking rumors, boosting allegations, and the Rah and Cardi airport incident might have been tactical, allegedly. According to Tasha, when Nicki found out about the trafficking, that's when she cut Rah loose. And she told her, "You are going to end up in jail." Unfortunately, she wasn't aware of the money and the scamming of the cards and everything at that time. But she went ahead and cut her loose solely due to the trafficking. Which, I applaud her for that. Because who wants to be, in cahoots with somebody that's that foul? Alright, y'all, enough of me talking. Let's get into the juice. I have these clips of Tasha K, and she's going to explain it all. Let's get into it.
Nicki didn't really have no people hanging around her except for Brooke. Brooke has been her friend for years. She's always been a workaholic. That's it. She keeps a small circle. But when she reached out to Rah gave her some intel on Remy. That's when Rah started coming around and started talking to her. Nicki real friendly. She too friendly. I be telling her, girl, you like too friendly. Seriously. Now, Rah Ali. According to Nicki Minaj, Rah Ali stole over the course since the no frauds thing went down $30 million. Credit card fraud. Now, let me tell you why Nicki is hated by Atlantic. Nicki is hated by Atlantic because Atlantic was scammed also by Rah Ali. Especially Michael Kaiser. He was the head of Atlantic. He recently got fired because they ain't make no money off of no artists. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time. He funded the lawsuit against me. It's a vibe.
Tasha is something else. But no, I've heard the same thing, with all of the bots and stuff that they were purchasing to make their artists look bigger than what they were. And then even on top of that, artists not going on tours, not releasing albums for like almost decades. And so it just left the label just struggling. But yeah, check out this next clip.
Apparently, Rah Ali running around, just put Rah by herself. Nicki ain't had nothing to do with this. This is honestly innocent. I promise you, that's how you got to be careful, like who you hang with. And I told her this. She didn't know that Rah Ali had been scamming since her housewife days. Real Housewife of Atlanta. She used to have a stiletto store. And in that stiletto store, people would come in, high-end people. Record executives, everybody, Wall Street guys, and they would swipe their cards, and then their cards would be boosted. She ended up getting off somehow by doing a program, and they gave her probation. Okay, she was charged with credit card fraud, but apparently she was using Michael Kaiser's card. It was flying around the world, showing up where he was showing up at. Transactions that were unauthorized. I'm talking about in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. And here they are trying to leverage a deal with Nicki Minaj. And Rah shows up with Nicki Minaj telling them, since they fired her because she used to be Michael Kaiser's personal assistant and scammed him and all of the executives around New York, and they thought they were done with her. She managed to get into Nicki Minaj's good graces and then was gatekeeping for Nicki.
Wow, getting into Nicki's good graces and then gatekeeping and making deals and promises in her name. That's crazy. That is extremely wild. Wow. If this is true, this is disgusting. All of this time Rah has been around her, just being a whole snake.
I don't give a damn. Here's the other leg to it. Rah is a madam. Rah is a madam. I don't give a damn about no allegedly. The hoes that hit my DM. Rah has been trafficking. I asked Nicki, I said, did you know that she was trafficking? She said, that's when I cut her off, is when I found out she was trafficking. And I told Rah, quote, you gonna go to jail. Now there's another lady, her name is Candace. I'm not putting her picture up because she's a nurse right now and she already did her time. Rah had Khadijah and Candace taking Nicki's credit card and DeAndre. All of them transactions leading back to Rah. This is Rah Ho's team that she put around Nicki Minaj. Now here's where it get thick. Because Nicki told me personally, the only reason she said that the knot was given by Rah is to get under that person's skin. Now that person and Rah did fight, but she didn't leave no knot. But then the incident the other day of them seeing each other in an airport and there was speakers being thrown at TSA. Y'all believe that story? And all of a sudden, a certain person is on the internet hollering schizophrenia and all this. They friends.
Man, that makes so much sense. I was telling people the same thing. Like, something didn't add up. Because if there was this big commotion at the airport, you throwing a whole speaker at this lady head who's in a wheelchair. I mean, you mean to tell me there's no footage, no photos, no nothing? Just complete silence. And y'all are like, you're supposed to be this big, huge main superstar. And you mean to tell me nobody got any footage? Yeah, child. This all makes sense now. It all makes sense.
The whole reason why Atlantic don't mess with Nicki Minaj is because of Rah Ali. They thought they had got rid of her, thought they had got the virus out. And I asked Nicki, I said, did you know this? She said, had Michael Kaiser would have came to me and said something, I would have put her out of my circle immediately. So because she had scammed the entire New York City with bad coochie from hoes and everybody else's credit cards, she around here using Nicki's name to solicit deals and everything. I told Nicki about this. But apparently, this $150 million property, these multi-million-dollar properties, Rah and her husband run a trafficking circle. Boasting too. Survive. Survive. It's a vibe all the time. That's why she wrote that letter. This could be damaging my credibility. With my business. Your business is selling vagina, holding parties, hiring celebs, working with pimps around the city. That's how you make money. And your stiletto store was disguised as a boosting store. Then you put that lady's reputation in store. You put that lady's reputation on at risk. Now don't nobody want to mess with her because of you. They serious allegations. That's why she tried to get in front of it. You can look in the paper. Go all the way back in the paper. This was before internet was even around. In the newspaper, Rah go this far back was scamming credit card fraud. It's all on her damn background. But her, Khadijah, some lady named Candace, DeAndre, all of them were Rah friends that Rah put around Nicki, and they trying to say, oh, Nicki, girl, I promise you on everything. The only thing that lady has ever taken was a pill. And she admitted that. I talk to that lady all the time. She know what's going on. Let me tell you something. When it comes to people that's on dope, let's just talk about it. Because I'm tired of this. They're either mentally ill or they on dope. Nicki ain't on the internet twirling like Britney Spears. Her business ain't in shambles. When these artists is really on that stuff, they'll be out here like Whitney Houston, losing everything. That lady ain't losing nothing. What's going on is they trying to save one person while drowning another person. So that person looks like they got everything together, but they don't.
Yep, clock it. How is this lady insane and she's so normal in any other, like, she's so normal. She talks about everything. When her challenges go viral, she's on there shouting out people, just as normal can be. But everybody's just trying to like throw this like mental stuff on her. But all of her interactions, all of her spaces, she's totally present and in the moment and aware of everything. So all of the mental stuff and the drug use, child, that's crazy. She's already proven that she doesn't do drugs with the last person that she just had to sue and won the case. Go look it up. What's the girl name? The YouTuber, her name was dang, I can't remember the chick's name. I'm gonna post it in the description because I can't remember it right now. But yeah, that has already been proven. And the mental stuff, if she was mental, y'all, come on now. It just doesn't make sense. And we know how the industry moves. We know how, come on, just use your brains, guys. All right?
Survive all the time. So I asked her. I talked to so many record label executives I even had, and I don't like Michael Kaiser at all. He was the main person behind my lawsuit, Atlantic Records. But I had my people call him to get the facts, and I had them ask, is that the reason you don't like Nicki is because of Rah? Yes. I dare him to get on the internet and say I'm lying about it. They couldn't believe that she had platformed somebody like Rah Ali, who had taken everything from the city, scammed everybody.
Wow. That concludes the video, y'all. And man, Tasha, she done said what she had to say, child. And we're gonna see how this all play out. I look forward to Nicki pressing charges and doing all of the things that she has to do, because this has been way out of hand. 30 million is crazy. If that is true, that they took that much money, Nicki, please gather all of this stuff up. And it seems like that's what she's doing, She's just like gathering everything up and starting to find out everything and uncovering everything. So hopefully she'll take all of this to court and handle it the correct way and get her money back or whatever, the justice that needs to be given. All I know is justice needs to be served. And if that means Rah goes to prison, DeAndre, all of the other names, all of the people, all of the alleged stuff, then so be it. Alright? Moving on. Natalie Nunn. Natalie Nunn popped up on Hot 97 saying that she wants to fix things with Onika Tanya Mirage Petty. She says tension hit when she put Nicki's sister on baddies and Nicki unfollowed her. Now she wants to spin the block and make it right. And that she also wants to, she's kind of started, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but she's been rapping and making songs, and her songs have actually been sticky. She's been making some really catchy, halfway decent songs compared to these female rappers that's out right now. Her songs are better than theirs. They're sticky more. I hear her song often. And so she was just saying that would be the greatest collab that she could ever think of. She wants to work with Nicki Minaj and get everything together. And hopefully, they can fix things. Because if you check Natalie's track record, she has always shown love to Nicki Minaj. Always. I remember her going to Yak City. Just so many clips online where she's standing up for Nicki. So she's a real bard, to my knowledge, and if she ain't been out here doing any type of sideways activities, well, Nicki, I would say go ahead and forgive her, because you are, the generous queen, the forgiving queen, and people that deserve some grace, give it to them as you normally do. So I hope it works out. Check out this clip.
Where people, want to always kind of link with the legends, because it's you kind of can't, you won't miss. And so with Nicki, let's be real, she's the queen.
Of course.
She randomly opened up so many doors by just giving me a shout out, saying even if my name was Natalie Nunn, that was huge. It was huge. I was literally in Dubai.
You didn't take it as an insult.
I didn't, but then I was I don't know what.
Is she taking a shot at me?
I know, but I was it's a bar, so I wasn't even really mad either way. I was hey. And fans, I was in south of France just on a vacation, and her fans were now they know who Natalie Nunn is if they didn't know. In a market in Dubai, they were coming up to me and they weren't saying baddies. They were even if my name was Natalie Nunn. And I was wow, it was crazy. So I would love to collab with somebody like Nicki in that lane for sure.
She would be first choice
for sure. Yeah, and like I said,
have you spoke to her lately? I know she's been going through a lot.
No. We don't actually speak. And here's the catch: I'm such a Nicki fan, and I'll always.
Are you a barb?
I'm a barb for sure, and she definitely considers me a barb too, because I'm on her PR for her nails at Calm.
Right.
I get all this stuff first when she has little merch and stuff, but. She got mad at me recently, so I gotta get her on the phone, real talk.
But she's mad at everyone. It seems right now.
She's mad at me because I put her sister on my spinoff show.
Oh, shout them Ning.
And I didn't really know the
politics of the personal relationship.
And I still don't want to get in any sister stuff. Even with Krishan and Tasiki right now on my show, it's really up right now.
Right.
We're in the middle of a family war.
All right, moving on. People have been dragging Kenneth Petty every day, all day, calling him broke, clowning him nonstop, stating that Nicki Minaj takes care of him and that he steals all of her money. And thankfully, Nicki, was able to laugh at that, because y'all are crazy. But meanwhile, Cardi B's husband allegedly owes the IRS real money. And with them still currently being married, although she's pregnant by another man, I would say she may owe them as well. I mean, because, when you're married, they do say you're one. Who knows? Allegedly. I just find it super funny, and I just love how karma just spins the block and just does what it does so fast. Because you're yelling online about her taking care of this man and him stealing all her money. Meanwhile, I think you and your husband are the ones that are really in trouble. The ones that are financially, struggling. But you're projecting all of that energy onto someone else. I mean, because if you're rich and you got all of this money, why do you owe the IRS? Oh, Lord have mercy. I find it so funny that everybody was so loud about Kenny. They be laughing at him so quickly. And now that Offset is all over the blogs, you still don't even hear much. It just still seems super quiet. I hate how y'all pick and choose, but oh well, it is what it is. Offset and Barney, pay up. Moving on. Alright y'all, so Megan just popped out with pictures of a new home and some keys. Quiet power move, child. And the streets are convinced that she and Klay Thompson are stronger than anybody thought, and that they possibly purchased their home together. The house looks absolutely beautiful from the one picture that I seen. I just, if this is true that they got the house together, more power to them. If I was Klay, I would just be very watchful and guard your heart, because homegirl has a track record. But hopefully, crossing my finger, I hope it works out for them. I really do. I hope she finds happiness. I hope he finds happiness. They look halfway decent together. Alright, moving on. Child. Alright, Jay-Z's alleged son situation just circled back into the headlines. Ramir's godmother reportedly filed federal paperwork claiming prior court documents were incomplete, pages missing, case not fully represented. You guys, I don't know if you all are aware, but a case was just dismissed like a day or two ago. This case right here. And this is what the godmother is reportedly filing on. Lord, over a decade in, and they're still trying to find clarity on this. It baffles me for a man to just run away from a paternity test for this long. Like, it's been years. And these people are not letting up. It seemed like any sane person would just be like, let me just go take this test, because it's been over 30 years, I believe. I don't know for sure. I know it's been like more than like 20. Because the kid is now like in his, he's older. So it just seemed like any sane individual would just be like, heck, let me go ahead and take this test because I'm sick of y'all. Like, let's go ahead and end this right here, right now. But the fact that this man is just refusing to take a test and doing any and everything to try and get out of taking the test is just, it's baffling. It really is. That's crazy. What y'all think about this? Child, it's insane. Like, these celebrities are something else. They really are. Anyways, y'all, we gotta move on. And actually, let's get on up out of here. We've been talking long enough. We covered Rah Ali's allegations, Offset's IRS talk, Meg and Klay's house, allegedly, Natalie Nunn and Nicki Minaj mending their relationship, and Jay-Z's updates. Child, I ain't got nothing left in me. This has been a whole lot of. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Please do me a favor, like and comment. Let's talk about the things in the comment section. And most importantly, please subscribe to the page. Alright? Also remember that everything discussed in this video is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Alright, until next time, stay peaceful, stay vibey, stay all of the things. Talk to y'all later. Peace.